Pisces, welcome to your June 22nd through June 30th read. Basically the end of the month read. General messages, just see what's going on, how we're feeling, how we're doing, what's coming towards us, whatever the universe wants us to know during this time. So, for June 22nd, we're out of the retrograde, celebrating another fellow water sign. I'm a Scorpio, so Cancer season officially in the works. Let's see what June 22nd brings us. Walking away, 8 of Cups, walking away from something emotionally that feels no longer fulfilled, no longer desired, or just simply not working out. Something here talks about an ending, but I do tend to see this card always be like a temporary ending. Doesn't mean it's always going to play out that way, but it's very common when I see this card that when it's in the upright, at some point I'll see reverse in the future, meaning they're coming back. Doesn't always have to be though, but it could be for some we just need time off, we need a break, we need to walk away from something. We need to figure out our emotions. We're just not fulfilled right now, and all we can speak about is right now. So we're unhappy about something. We want to see what's on the other side, and we're just going to go even if it's just by ourselves, right? So let's go ahead and clarify. Okay, so something very hurtful here happened in the past, and you're recovering from that, and you will recover from that if you do walk away, when you walk away, as you're walking away, okay? Every day is a day closer to recovery. Every day we fight to better ourselves. So I feel like you come out of your head, because swords at the end of the day is mental. So I feel like, you have to think happiness, kind of really bring that joy inside internally. So I feel like you are walking away from something that just no longer serves you. Maybe somebody from the past, or you could be returning, and you're deciding to still walk away from that. But regardless, I do feel that there's a timeout here. It's like, I want to heal and I want to move away from this. So for the 23rd, which is Wednesday, we have the 5 of Wands reverse. So no longer arguing, no longer fighting, no longer trying to compete, no longer trying to be involved in chaos. On this day, clarified by the Queen of Wands. For some of you, this could be dealing with another woman, or just another person that has fire in their chart, or is coming off very fiery. Someone that I feel like is a sore loser, is quite spiteful, bitchy, and just insecure herself or himself. For some, you could be feeling like you were this energy at some point, like you were being petty and just not feeling confident and being spiteful maybe, or just coming off the wrong way. You no longer want to participate in that. It puts you in an ugly spot and have an ugly personality, and you're like, I'm not about that. I'm better than that. I'm walking away from this. I don't want this anymore. This is not serving me. For others, it's just simply the energy around you. It's somebody else. It's another situation here. Somebody here was not playing nice and no longer wants to partake in the situation. For Thursday, we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords talks about clarity on something, an idea, sharp-minded, sharp conversation, like to the point. It's not hasty or anything. It's just honest conversation. It's not a heart-to-heart conversation. It's a mind-to-mind. Like, listen, this is what I have to say. They're clear, right? And they have a clear mind, and so the conversation is going to go pretty smoothly and pretty direct. It's not bad or anything. It's just like there's not really going to be like a doubt here. This is clear conversation, or if it's not a conversation, it's clear mental awareness. Like you're mentally very aware, you're mentally very clear on something, like things start to make sense to you, or that's just the energy around you, but things are being seen. Mercury does go direct at this point, and we're starting to see things for what they truly are. There's no more like fogginess or just silence. It's just kind of like clarity in all departments here. So let's go ahead and clarify with the Three of Cups. So maybe after socializing or talking to a friend or just celebrating something, maybe you're out at a party or a gathering, better said, there was some truth that came out of here, or maybe some brilliant idea or something that you now look forward, like something in this union or in this collab or just you gathering or talking with someone or more than one person. There's like a new conversation, a new idea comes out of this. It's like one thing leading to another, but I feel like it's good. They're both in the upright. So for Friday, we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups talks about being emotionally available, but not making a movement towards it just yet, right? It's not the Knight of Cups with the horse where he's kind of approaching it. He's actually better than that, and so, but he's still hesitant at the same time. Like, he's observing, okay? He's very confident, he's nurturing. You feel like this person is, their energy is good, their emotion is not hidden. It's like almost like a fatherly energy, but at the same time not necessarily. It just like gives you more of a, it's like you're comfortable with this energy. It's like you can trust the vibe that you get from this person. This could be you for others, but regardless, it's a nice energy because it's stable. It feels confident. Like, it's not a moody energy. It's not flowing everywhere. It's like hot and cold or whatever. No, it knows what it feels, and it's getting ready to offer that cup. He's holding it, but he hasn't got off that seat yet because he's observing. He's looking out. Okay. He's looking at something, looking at someone. Regardless, he's got his eye on something and is thinking about approaching. Not approaching yet, but he will. Or maybe he has and he's waiting. But regardless, there's confidence here. So either he will approach or he did and he's waiting for a response. But regardless, this is a very confident energy. It's a good energy, and they're being honest. If someone talking about emotions here on this day, by the end of the week on Friday, believe them. Let's clarify. Okay, so out of some silence, here comes this, right? King of Cups, this with the Eight of Wands reversed, it talks about there was no communication here, or things weren't clear. Again, we were in Mercury retrograde, so things now can start to look a lot better. I feel like somebody's emotions here is clear, and they haven't, like I said, they haven't maybe heard from someone or haven't yet talked about it, but I feel like they're starting to get ready to offer something here. Someone here is nurturing and loving to me with the Knight of Cups. For Saturday, we have the Two of Pentacles. So we have to make a decision here based on two important factors. There is something here that brings either money, stability, long-term commitment of some sort, two material things, two people that you want to invest your time in, or two, investments. Regardless, you're trying to see where to put your bag at, maybe, you're trying to see where you put your bag, where you put your effort, because Pentacles talks about work here, love and or goals in this life is more than just wishing upon a star. It's actually putting in the work to manifest, right, to bring that manifestation to a complete cycle and whatnot. So something here we're debating on. It's like we're going back and forth with, but you will make a decision on it. This could be the Lovers, okay? So the Lovers, this could be for love for some of you guys. Not everybody. It's the Gemini card. Some of you might be dealing with Gemini, but for the most part, this is an interest here. There's somebody that is interested in the other person and vice versa. Like vibes are good, and I feel like you're trying to think, or somebody here is trying to think if we should pursue to go further. It's like, all right, I don't know if I want to go further not with this or with that or whatever, but there's something here regarding something that is very attractive to you. You feel flirty with it. You feel like, you know, it makes you feel good. It makes you kind of excited. You know, it's, you feel like you can benefit from both things, for those of you that this is not, you know, love related. So something here that just genuinely feels good. You are trying to decide how to go about it, right? There's a decision here that you're making. For Sunday, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So the Queen of Pentacles talks about there's a little bit of disappointment with the Queen of Pentacles. Not as bad, because when it's reversed, I feel like it's a little bit more, you know, gloomy. But I feel like the Queen of Pentacles feels a little bummed out about something. Usually for me, when it comes up in my own readings, it's like we're dissatisfied, or there's just nobody to invest in. It's like we're holding on to everything that we bring to the table because there's either nothing to put it on, or we can't figure out where to put it. It's like our energy is so good and it's so stable with the pentacle here, you know. It's like this is serious. This is some type of commitment on something. But I feel like there's not a lot of things around that is catching this queen's attention. So she's just kind of holding on to her pentacle like, I guess maybe tomorrow, maybe not right now, or something like that. You know, I get a type of energy with the Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. Let's see what you're huffing and puffing about. All right, again, yeah, so Two of Swords, some twos here. Two of Pentacles, Two of Swords. We're not making decisions. Somebody didn't make a decision here, or you didn't make a decision, so I feel like there's silence, and that silence can be bringing someone into a little bit of hesitation. I feel like they're in their head a lot. There's no movement. They're just sitting there. They're confident, super confident. They're not crying or anything, but they're just a little bit like something's missing, right? It's like there's something, there's a void here of some sort. For Monday, we have the Seven of Wands in reverse. So we're not arguing. We're done being defensive on something. Something you defended, you just put your guard down. You're no longer sticking your neck out for something. You're no longer gonna argue about something. It's just like, you know what, I'm not doing that. What that something is? Well, the Four of Wands. So it could be a marriage, and it's in reverse. So it could be a breakup. It could be you trying to hold on to a marriage, a commitment of someone that maybe you thought this could be possible with, somebody that it was a long-term best friend or a co-worker or, you know, a neighbor, family member. Regardless, it's like there was definitely a union, some bond with someone you had that is no longer something you're sticking up for. It could have been broken, but it didn't work out, and it's like you're releasing. It's like, what's the point of me trying to fight for this, right? For Tuesday, we have the Ace of Wands reverse. So we're lacking some passion. We're lacking attraction. Page of Swords. I wouldn't trust Tuesday's energy. I feel like with this, we might be a little bit like untrustworthy, or someone around us is untrustworthy. The Page of Swords talks about like an instigator type of energy, like conversation, maybe just a question here too, nothing too crazy. It isn't the upright, it's not reverse, so maybe they just like to gossip or making light energy conversations. But regardless, the Ace of Wands reverse talks about you're not interested, or someone here is not interested, right? It's like I don't feel anything with this person, or anything about this conversation, or about this topic. Like, I don't really know. There's some unattractiveness here. And then for Wednesday, we have Justice in reverse. So something feels unfair to you around this time. It's like, you know, you feel something's definitely unfair. Something here, and this is a major arcana, so something here doesn't feel right. Let's clarify. Okay, so the King of Wands, you could be dealing with a fire sign. But regardless, I feel like something doesn't come through. Someone here is being unfair. It could be someone that could be like a little bit cocky or arrogant, right? I'm getting someone here is like being a little bit even spiteful. With the Justice in reverse and that King of Wands in reverse, it's like you're running into this like petty energy. It could be somebody else, but regardless, just know that anything that happens in this life that is unfair always comes back tenfold. So I don't feel like it's anything you need to sleep over, but it is something that you need to be cautious about. So with that, I will leave you, Pisces, and I'll see you next week. Bye.